dance through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey guys, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nacine. I'm 37. I do keto vlogs, keto hauls, keto meal preps, reviews, all the things keto. I've lost over 80 pounds in the past year doing keto. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have 4 beautiful kids, a floofy, fluffy husky, 2 kitty kitties, and I love the clicky clickies. That's a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, helps me get out into the YouTube universe and meet more amazing people like you in the comment section. Today's video is a collaboration. Who are those friends, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. Jess from Journey to Healthy, Erin from Erin Does the Keto, Amanda from Keto Ginger, Erica from Erica Time to Shrink. Actually, I think it's just Time to Shrink, yeah. But Erica from Time to Shrink, and Ashley from Oh Crow Gal, and Jen from In with Jen. I love these ladies. They are some of my best friends here online and in the keto weight loss community, YouTube land. They are amazing, they're uplifting, and they're always there to help cheer me on and support me. And so Jess came up with the idea of making a Thanksgiving dish. So while the other ladies are making their dishes, I decided to do 2 different things. So the one thing that I want to try, as I watch my dog just tether himself to the table. Literally tethered himself to the table. The one thing that I want to try the most, since I've never had it, is a keto cornbread. I think that sounds absolutely delicious to have at Thanksgiving with your turkey, your gravy, your cauliflower mash. And I have a cornbread extract that I got from Sweet Life Flavor Company. It is called sweet cornbread. So I'm going to be using this to make that. Now that's one recipe. I'm also going to be making a cheesy au gratin radish. I'm very excited about that. I've not seen if there's anything out there like that, but I'm interested in trying it. But today we're doing sweet bread, the sweet cornbread, and maybe you'll get a bonus one as well. If not, that one will be coming down probably next week. This video, I feel like, is everywhere. I feel very just all over the place. If you don't watch my channel and you're new to my channel, my daughter recently broke her arm and it's been a hectic few days. However, they did just say she wasn't gonna get a cast and she's gonna be in a sling. So I am going to get everything that I need for this recipe, which I think is 4 eggs, some sweetener, some almond flour, and butter. There might be something else. Baking powder, okay.
And erythritol.
Yeah, that's my sweetener. So I'm gonna get all that stuff out. I'm gonna get everything measured up, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. All right, so the first thing is showing you the ingredients. We are going to need 1.5 cups of almond flour. I got this almond flour from Nutstop. I have a discount code for you to save 10% on Nutstop. Now they have not just almond flour, coconut flour, they have everything. I will link the video of reviewing their products up in the corner. You are going to need a 1/3 cup of erythritol. I am going to be using, not this, I'm sorry. You are going to need a 1/3 cup of erythritol. I'm going to use this organic stevia erythritol blend. You will need 4 large eggs. You will need a 1/3 cup of unsalted butter. This might be the salted, I don't know. And you will need a teaspoon of baking powder. And then I'm also going to use, which you don't have to use, I'm going to use this sweet cornbread flavoring from Sweet Life Flavor Company. So you're going to take your melted butter, your 4 eggs, and your 1/3 cup of erythritol, and you are going to whisk that up nice and good. If you are going to be using flavor drops, I would add them in now, and I would do 20. We're gonna do 20 drops. So I'm gonna whisk this up and then I will show you the next step. So now I have my 1.5 cups of almond flour and my teaspoon of baking powder, and I am going to mix that up and get it all nice and incorporated and make sure there's no clumps, and then I will be back. All right, so the next step is to transfer it from your mixing bowl into your 8x8 dish. You're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Let's see this when it comes out. So here's the cornbread coming out of the oven. I'm telling you, it looks delicious. It's starting to crisp up along the edges. It smells amazing. I'm gonna let this cool for a little while, about 30 minutes, and then I will come and cut it and I will try a piece. All right, so here's the moment of truth. I'm gonna taste this delicious little piece of card bread. I'm gonna taste this little piece of delicious cornbread, and it's 1 net carb per slice, and you get 16 servings out of it. So well, let's go. It's definitely sweet.
How's it taste?
It's good. I prefer not to have my cornbread so sweet, so I think next time I would do maybe less sugar, but it's still very good. Ooh, melt some butter on top of this. This is very good.
Are you gonna make that for Thanksgiving when Grandma goes? Okay.
I do say this is delicious. You could even make this in like little muffin tins, whatever. I might do that next time. This is definitely good. It's something that I will be making again. It was super easy. So next up is the radish. All right, so for the potato gratin dupe with radishes, so we're gonna do 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, around 10 cups of sliced radish, 1 whole yellow onion chopped up finely, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1.5 ounces of Parmesan cheese shredded, 3 ounces of cheddar cheese shredded, 3 ounces of white cheddar cheese shredded, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper. You can add a teaspoon of garlic, and then you can add whatever else you want. You want to add chopped bacon, jalapeños, whatever else you want. So first things first, we have 6 tablespoons of butter melting in the pot. So this is melting down in the pot, and then I'm going to add in my onion to this and let that start to cook. So we're gonna let these onions cook for a few minutes in the butter, and I have been letting them cook for a few minutes. So our next step is to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. You can use any kind you want. I'm just using this Land O'Lakes, and we're just going to get a little foggy and pour that in, and then we're going to stir this up and just let this simmer for a few minutes, and then we'll start adding our ooey gooey cheeses. I'm really excited about this recipe, you guys. I am so excited. I think this is going to taste amazing. Don't be scared off by radish. Radish take on whatever flavor they are cooked in, really. So if you want add radish to your like pot roast, your stews, your soups, I'm telling you, you will not even know it's a radish. I've tricked my kids many times. We're gonna let this cook for a few minutes. All right, so I added all my cheeses in, and now I'm just gonna mix them, let them get all melty. I'm gonna add my salt, pepper, and my garlic into this mixture. I've layered out my radish into a casserole dish, and my oven is preheated at 400 degrees. So I'm gonna get my salt, pepper out, and I'm just gonna go to town on that. It's really hard, I'm sorry, this angle, like I can't find my big tripod. So you can measure. I'm not a measurer. I just like to, and I'm gonna use a garlic salt. Ooey gooey goodness. Get it all stirred up. This looks delicious. This is a nice looking cheese sauce, I'll say that much. This is gonna be good. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this finished, melted down. I'm pouring it over the radish, and then I will show you before I put it in the oven. All right, so here it is. You can do it this way, or you could put a layer of the cheese, a layer of the radish, a layer of the cheese, a layer of the radish. This is soupy enough that I feel like I don't need to do that. So I'm putting this in at 350 degrees for 1 hour. See you soon. All right, guys, this is the au gratin radishes.
Rotten?
It's not rotten. It just kind of looks a little bit funny because you can see the pink coming through of the radish. This looks so good. I'm going to taste just a tiny bit because I'm not really hungry, but I got to taste it just to make sure that it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? Holy crap. This is really good. This is legitimately good. Holy cow, that is good. That cheese mixture on top of that is delicious. Holy cow. I totally recommend making this, you guys. All right, you guys, so that's what I made for my part of the collab. Don't forget to go check out the playlist below, all the other ladies, and see what they made. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. You might like it here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.